Thursday and cut, we don't get content. So we got to kind of create our own content. I do this every season. Every season I do this, and until price floors drop, and I wanted to kind of do this before price floors drop so I can get these cards off, I want to try to make it happen. Now, we obviously are on Recruit Bundle a day. We do that. I think we're on day 20. You guys should be seeing day 19 and day 20. But what we're going to do today, 150K in Recruit Bundles. Yes, 150K. Now, I want to do this before the price floors drop, so I'm hoping I do this. You guys should be seeing this Thursday. I am recording this Friday morning, but you guys should be seeing this Thursday, which is the same time. I don't even know why I said that, but Recruit Bundles, 150K. We obviously, I do this all the time when they go up. Obviously, we have the 81 pluses now. So, yeah, man, we're going to get into some Recruit Bundles. So, hit the like button, drop a sub. Y'all know I'm the Recruit Bundle King in terms of pushing the agenda with Recruit Bundles. I haven't gotten anything great out of it yet. Let's see if it changed today.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
All right, boys. You see it. 100 of those things. Now, last time I did this, someone told me to open up the 81 pluses first, and we got cooked. We're not opening up the 81 pluses again. We're not opening 81 pluses again. So we're going to go through these. Basically, if I don't see an animation, I'm going to skip through it, right? I'm going to skip through it. I know you guys daily have been showing love in terms of showing Recruit Bundles and what you guys pull of it. Now, if you don't follow me on TikTok, I suggest you do. It's the same. I'm thinking about bringing back Pack of the Week. So for my OGs of the Man channel, you know what Pack of the Week is. It's basically where people submit packs from me from the week, and then I do a compilation of the best 5, and then TikTok decides who wins. What do y'all feel about that? Let me know down below if that's something that interests y'all. Bringing back Pack of the Week. I think it would be dope, specifically in this game, because you can pull so much heat in so many different things. You have your B&D packs. We can do sequence of the week. So if someone pulls like back-to-back-to-back LTDs, that's crazy. If someone buys a pack and they get 3 LTDs in one pack, that could be crazy too. Let me know down below what y'all think. I think it would be a dub. Now, with this, we have 2 things. Obviously, we're trying to get a big time pull, maybe like a 94, 95 plus, right? But then also, we're trying to make our coins back. We're trying to make our 150K back, because ideally, we have 100 essentially cards here. If 10 or 15 of these cards can make up about 100K, then we know we kind of made our coins back. So we need like some 92s, some 93s. What'll be good is like some rival cards, because they're expensive, because you get ×5 to a lot of those. Legend, this should be like a 90. Okay. Now, what's good about Bake is that he quick sells for, I believe, the price of a 91, and his price should reflect it. Yeah, so that's about 10K. It's probably what I'm going to end up selling him for, 10K. So that's a good start. That's an absolute fantastic start, because 10K out of my 150K, you know, that's a lot made back in one card. Now, I need more of those. If you want to hook me up with some higher overall pulls, that'd be great. If you want to lob me a Season 6 animation, I still have yet to see a Season 6 animation. I wouldn't mind any Season 3, Season 4, basically anything after Season 2 animations are a W, because you're going to get value out of those, right? These, not going to get value out of those, so keep it moving. Keep it moving. Not even worried about it, right? I need to see some animations. Would be great if there was LTDs and packs that gave you this old school animation, but there's none at this moment. Now, I got to kind of figure out if it's best just to quick sell the lower overalls, or do we go into exchange sets or whatnot, or wherever it may be. Not entirely sure, but we'll figure it out. And again, don't worry about my coins in the upper right hand corner. I got about 1 million coins worth of stuff selling on the auction house. Y'all know I'm always in fluctuation when it comes to my coins, because I do believe if you have coins up there, you're doing yourself a disservice. You should be always trying to move, flip, do different things with the coins, right? But obviously the big elephant in the room is the price floor. A lot of people have been asking me whether it's Discord, when's the price floor going to drop? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe it drops next week with whatever. That's a big one, right? No, it's not a big one. You see how Baker a 90 overall quick sell for this, and Wes Welker, who's a 91 overall quick sell for this, because Baker and I think it was Timmy Jernigan cost more than what their actual price is. So that's 2 cards for 20K. It's not bad. That's not bad. Not to mention all the 85s and all the other stuff we got into. I forgot what I was talking about. My train of thought. My bad. I lost it. But at the end of the day, this is, if you like to open up packs, this is the best way to open up packs, to be completely honest. Now, I don't suggest you maybe don't go 150K in, because that's an extreme, and I'm doing it for y'all's benefit in terms of y'all, so y'all want to see what these look like. But if you want to go 30K in, right, you get a 92 or a 91, or let's say we've essentially gone 30K in and we've made 20K back. That's a dub, right? And we haven't even got to our 81 pluses, which that's what a lot of people have gotten glitchy out of. 89, that's not bad. That's like 5, 6K too. So again, we want the big pool, but the big pool is not necessary, right? 88 Marshawn Lynch probably goes for 2 to 3K. The thing is, when you do this, you have to do your due diligence and get through all the cards, right? In terms of at least the higher overalls. Some of the lower overalls you can, which I thought that was a lower animation, but we got a Rise Another Rank player 89. But we would like to see some animations. So far, we've only seen the Season 1 animation. I would like to see, which, speaking of the devil, I would like to see a Season 3, Season 4, Season 5. Probably not going to see a Season 6, because if we see a Season 6 one, that's a, 98 or 99? Maybe even a 97? So, I mean, that would be huge if we were to do that. Absolutely huge, but it's probably not likely. It's honestly not likely, but we're going to still continue to cook. We're going to still continue to cook no matter what. I think we've gone through a lot in a short period of time. Yeah, man, we're all basically halfway through the recruit packs. So, we haven't gotten anything worth of note. I think our highest pool is in 91. So, hey, maybe the floor drops tomorrow with spring break. Not entirely sure if it does or not, but we just got to keep going. We just got to keep moving at the end of the day, right? So, yeah, man, this could be a major L. It could be an absolute major L. We could lose, like I said, I don't expect us to lose much, but we could lose like 100K, you know? But at the end of the day, don't know until you try. Right? And you don't know until you try. We're trying. We're absolutely trying at this moment. Let's see if we can cook. Again, 150K and not to get any big animations is kind of crazy, if I'm being completely honest. It is kind of crazy to do 150K and not get a single big. I mean, we're getting a lot of the 88 to 89s, which is like 2 to 3K. It adds up at the end of the day. That's like our 4th 88 or 89 in a row. Like I said, a lot of mid stuff, but no big stuff, which honestly, that's what you're looking for when it comes to this. Like, obviously, I expect with this, the 81 pluses, which, look, I'm going to switch it up. In the middle, we're going to go to the 81 pluses. See if we can switch up the vibes a little bit. Maybe we'll do 5, and through 5, if we get any heat, we'll continue to cook. But, we'll see. Sometimes you got to switch it up. I know you guys believe in the back out method. Even though that one time where I backed out, I did get an LTD. I genuinely don't believe in the whole back out, back in, you know, do a backflip, stand on your toes and all that different type of stuff. But sometimes it works for people. It doesn't usually work for me. But nevertheless, we're here. We're going to do 3 more of these, and then we'll finish off the recruit bundle side of things in terms of the individual packs. And then we'll finish off with the other 5. This might have been a bad idea, boys. Might have been a bad idea, but all it takes is 1. All it takes is 1. So there's a 91 W, all right, and a 90. Okay, 91 has been our highest pool thus far through basically halfway through the packs. Now, if you don't know, Scheme Spotlight, I told you guys multiple times to do those solos. You can get a free 99 from it next week. Not to mention you get a bunch of 91 pluses along the way, because yesterday was not the final release of Scheme Spotlight. I think we have either 1 or 2 more weeks. I don't remember. I'm not quite sure, but I know it's coming to an end soon. But you can get a free 99, which me, at this point in time, I'm probably going to take one of the linebackers that were released this week. Another 91. Okay, are we stuck in this 91 zone? Can I get a, you know what I mean, a 92, 93, 94? Maybe they're saving my luck for the recruit bundle today. Maybe they are. I don't know. We shall see. But right now, this is looking like an awful bad idea. Okay, this is a big animation. Yes, sir. 94 Isaiah Oliver. Now, what are you? You are, okay, 25K. That's big time. That's big time. 25K is big time. So we'll definitely take that. That pays for basically a pack and a half. 25K. I need more. Let me see. Give me a season 3. Dog, they keep trolling me with this anime. 92. All right, that should be about what, 10, 15? So we're picking up. We're picking up. 2 of our last, 4 packs is giving us like 35K. Okay. All right. So remember, we got the ones earlier. They're about 10K a piece. We're up to like about 60K through like with 4 or 5 cards. Like I said, if I can get about 10 cards to make me that 100K back, I feel confident. So we know we're not going to lose more than 100K because of the pools we've gotten. Let me see a slow animation, legend. Let me see a game changer will be crucial, because if I get a game changer in general, it's a guaranteed 93, which is like a guaranteed 15K. But if I see a slow game changer, you want to talk about changing the game, no pun intended. We trying though. We trying. Appreciate if you're still in the video with me rocking with this. I know you guys like the recruit bundles. So, you know, I like that. Okay, we get a blue. This at least should be like an 88, 89. 90 Eduardo Reed. Okay. How much are you? Cheap. 5K. Okay. But I'll take it. That's a third of a recruit bundle, honestly, in 1 card. So we will take it. How many do we have left? Let's see. How many do we have left? Now, the thing I've noticed, and I don't know if you guys know this, and I don't want to kind of jinx myself, but you don't get many uncommons or many greens. I don't know how many I've pulled, but I haven't pulled that many uncommons. It's been mostly elites. This legend animation loves me. Another 90 Baker. We'll take that, right? From a training perspective and a coin perspective, we know that's about 10 to 12K. Okay, let's cook. Ed Reed, Reggie Wayne. Now, Ed Reed does have a higher card, but unfortunately we can't pull it. But, hey, kind of cooking. We're kind of cooking. Now, I don't know if we're going to make our coins back, all the way back, but I see us making, if this continues, and we still remember we have the 81 pluses, we can get about 100 to 120K back. That's not bad. And I guarantee some of these low elites that I'm pulling, this is a high overall. 90 Elijah Arroyo, which he's been a good riser. I don't know if you guys follow the draft. I assume if you play college football, you follow your drafts. He's been a great riser in terms of tight ends. He's moved up on some people's board as tight end number 3, as high as tight end number 2. Obviously, Tyler Warren and Colston Loveland being 1 and 2. But I've seen some people putting him in front of Colston Loveland. Now, I don't agree with that. I still think he could be as high as tight end 3 because I think those other 2 are just monsters. But I don't get paid to make evaluations. My opinion is just my opinion. These guys get paid to break down tape and do all this with these guys. So I'm going to trust their opinion over mine. So, come on. I don't know how many of these we got left. We have to be coming down to the end here. But like I was saying, you don't get many uncommons, which is a W out of it. Because I can't remember what the recruit part of these are. Are they like 75 pluses? 78 pluses or something like that? I can't remember. But you don't get a lot of uncommons, which is cool. Right? If somehow they ever brought an exchange set for lower overalls, these were actually very, very good when that spring break was glitched and you can put the old legends in there and you could pull the old legends. This was very, very good, but we weren't on during that time. I think we were actually away. So another season 1 animation, 87. So we've got a lot of 87 and 88. Like I said, if I sell those guys, I'm just going to list them up for 8 hours, and I'll come back tonight and see what's sold and what hasn't sold, and we'll see where the coins sit at that point in time. Not much to do today in terms of cut. Obviously, you can still work the game changer market. Game check market is still very, very profitable if you get the cards at the right price. Malik Neighbors, I told you guys to get him at 160, 170. Bro's already up to 250. And again, remember, this is that was the last game changer. So there's going to be no supply of Malik Neighbors. So, I mean, I think 250 is the highest he get. Big animation, season 1, Zay Flowers. So, I'm okay with taking 250 for Malik Neighbors and running. Because, you know, I'm getting about 50 to 60K per Malik Neighbors I had. And I ended up having 4. So, that's going to be, you know, 200 to 240K profit when it comes to Malik Neighbors. This is our last recruit bundle, or recruit pack. Okay. So, we've opened up over 105 of these, and our highest pool is a 94. I don't know, man. I don't know. 89, 88, 85. I don't know. It probably has some profit to it. You know, if you go in and sell everything, I can guarantee there still is, but it's March, almost April. So do you want to do this in terms of selling everything? I'm going to, right? Just to showcase you guys what's going on, but should you? I don't know. You got to decide if it's worth your time. Like I said, I'm going to list a lot of these guys up for 8 hours and just come back and hope that they sell. That's going to be my motto with some of these. So the crazy thing is we didn't get a season 3 animation. Not a season 4, not a season 5. We didn't get at least a season 3 animation out of this, which shouldn't be that rare to do, but obviously it is. So appreciate you boys. Like if I'm looking at this just straight up, I feel like we got cooked. I do feel like I got cooked. Some of these cards may have hidden value, but just from face value, I believe we got cooked. We probably made, I don't know, 100 something K back, which isn't bad, but you know, obviously we didn't get any big time pulls, especially the pulls that y'all be showing me. But we came, we saw, we got conquered. It happens to the best. I'm out. Deuces. So full disclosure, I just put up 17 cards because that's all I can put. Not even 17. Basically everything I had up to some 89s, and I'm going to calculate it for you. So 28K, 41K, 54, 65, 76, and obviously I'm just rounding up, right? 86, 97, 105, 113, 118, and then if we do that, that's what, 10K, 128. And again, I still have all my other, I can show you guys where I got up to with 88s and 89. So like I said, on face value, it looks like I got cooked, but I'm actually going to end up making a lot of profit. Because like I said, just showing you guys, like I said, trying to be full transparent, I got up to here in 89s, right? And I still have all this, even if I sell it at the bare minimum, the coins that can be made out of all this. So like I said, again, at face value, looks like I got cooked. But at the end of the day, we actually end up making coins back. And that's obviously if those things sell at that price, which they have sold in the last day. But it was a dub. So I guess not all things are what they seem.